We are the data plane. Thank you. Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this SONiC workshop. I'm Yanzhao, and today we will Delna. So together we will introduce the SONiC community, what's the achievement, and also what is the future. Okay. So, you know, today the networking, or we are diving into a very open, evolving landscape for the open networking, right? So SONiC is not just a switch in this landscape. It's actually a platform and also play a critical role in the AI networking or the AI story for both the front end and the back end, right? So, you know, SONiC has been largely deployed across the top cloud provider, including Microsoft, Alibaba. So it's running the AI and support the AI, okay? So today's agenda will cover 5 topics. So let's get started to explore what SONiC community has delivered and what is the future plan. So over the past year, SONiC has seen tremendous growth and momentum across the entire ecosystem. So the community participation is stronger than ever, with new foundation members coming, you know, as Erjit mentioned just now, right? We also welcome more foundation members join us to grow this community. So we also expanded the contributor and the active developers. So that is really benefit the whole community. We get more hands and we benefit more people. So SONiC has become a truly global community, right? So with the contributors spanning the North America, Asia, and Europe. So together we can drive in open networking innovation. This year we released the 2025-05 release, so the 2025-11 is coming. With the 2025-05 release, the whole community delivered 32 new features across the AI scaling network, enterprise, and the diagnostic. So this release strengthens SONiC foundation on the 3 fronts. The first one is smarter and the smarter network control, right? With the enhanced programmability and also the SRv6. So you may already heard some early sessions with not OCP. So before the OCP, there are multiple sessions. Microsoft Guohan already introduced the SRv6 enabled function, which support us to enable an intelligent and source routing path for the AI fabric. Second one is richer telemetry and monitoring. So in order to support the AI scenarios, the traditional telemetry collection is not good enough, right? So you cannot get enough samples to diagnostic the issue. That's why we introduced we call the high frequency telemetry. So with this one, we can collect more data. Once there is a link flap or break, the operators can get a deep insight on what is happening on. And also we can get more insight on the performance, how well the front end or the back end networking is performing. So that's the second enhancement we introduced in the 2025-05 release. The third one is the next generation platform, so DPU. In the AI world, the traditional whatever CPU, GPU is not enough. We need more XPU, right? So SONiC now has been working with the smart switch. Now we enable the independent DPU upgrade. Basically, you can operate the DPU either inside the switch or outside the switch. We provide more flexibility, so independently to manage the DPU unit. Thank you all for all the community members for the, whoever contributed to the features and review the PRs for the 2025-05 release. So this open cross-company collaboration is what makes SONiC one of the fastest growing and the most innovative project. So now I will hand over it to Delna to cover more updates from the community. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Yanzhao. So across the SONiC community, we have over 30 different work groups, and this varies across multiple areas from security to AI to documentation. And we want to just take a moment to recognize some of the highlights over the past year. So starting out with our virtual data plane work group, they've introduced a new repository and also published their HLD or high-level design to the SONiC documentation for the Alpine Virtual Switch codebase. The test work group has made major strides by expanding our coverage, helping improve the overall quality by closing some of the test gaps, and also has cut regression times by over half. Our PENS work group has introduced a new protocol and made enhancements to security with the 802.1x. And the Platform OS work group has introduced a Trixie-based image upgrade and also made kernel optimizations. Along with all that fantastic work, we've also introduced 4 additional new work groups to the community. So if you're interested in learning any more about the current work groups we have, you can visit that link down below. Take a look. There's a description of each of them there and how to get involved. This, of course, is just the highlights. All of our work groups do fantastic work, so we wanted to extend a thank you to everyone that's been involved because that's where a lot of the innovation is happening. Of course, you've been hearing this all throughout the OCP, all about AI, and SONiC is no different. We are also thinking about new technologies that we can add on to help make the unique challenges of AI networking better. So here are a few of the different AI features that we're introducing and some scenarios where we can actually help. So if you think of a scenario where we're trying to load the traffic across the network, some of the links go unused and then some of them have high congestion areas. So in order to help with this, we're introducing SRv6 segment routing, and that basically intelligently steers the traffic across multiple links, essentially helping to reduce down the latency and really just making it very fast in these time-sensitive AI networks. Of course, there's also the scenario where we have large bursts of traffic, and with that comes higher congestion and potential for packets with really important information that could potentially get dropped. So with that, we're introducing packet trimming. So what that does is it actually trims part of the payload, and that signals to the network that there is congestion, and therefore the packet needs to be retransmitted. So that speeds up our transmission times and helps prevent any of those long recovery delays. And then lastly, as AI networks grow, so does the need to be able to look into the network itself and understand what's going on. And sometimes traditional telemetry takes too long because of the longer sampling times. So in that case, we have high frequency telemetry, or HFT, and basically allows us to monitor at sub-second intervals much quicker, and that way we can take a look into what's happening. This is just a quick recap over some of the AI features. There are additional that will be introduced. And there is also 2 dedicated sessions today on SRv6 and packet trimming. And then tomorrow in the extended SONiC workshop, there will also be one on high frequency telemetry. Another great initiative that we are introducing this year is the UNH Lab. So this is basically an interoperability test environment that's vendor neutral, so that way we can run some different testing, validate in a real world environment. So the SONiC community is going to provide everything we need to get started. So the infrastructure, provide the facility, the power, cooling, etc., along with the connectivity. So it'll have both internet and also VPN. So if you're not physically on site, you're still able to connect. Along with that, we'll also have a dedicated support team that will help with maintenance, getting set up. And then lastly, an operations page where you can actually see the health of the lab itself. So if you're interested at all in being a part of this lab, would like to donate some hardware to get tested, please reach out to us on the SONiC website and we can get you started there. Another great initiative that we're putting together, or that is actually currently active, is our mentorship program. So currently there are 6 active projects that you can see there. And this connects one mentee that is a college student with an experienced SONiC member. So that way they can really get hands-on experience and learn more about the community and also open source networking. This is also great for the mentor because you get to give back to the community, get to coach and educate the future, but as a pro, it also allows you to speed up your project because you get to get a dedicated mentee who is working with you on this specifically. So if you're interested at all in becoming a mentor, you just need to be part of the SONiC community, and you can send an email over there and they'll help you get set up. And now looking ahead into the 2025-11 release, it's shaping up to be another great release. We have 26 feature candidates across 13 different companies. So that again just shows what a community effort it is and all those that are involved. And this is going to continue momentum on our various different areas. So we'll have enhancements to the platform. We'll be continuing our security and compliance by keeping the FIPS qualification up to date, also providing deeper visibility, and of course continuing our momentum with AI by introducing some new features for the AI backend networking. And then from a community perspective, we have a few different areas that we would like to continue to grow. So we essentially want to strengthen the foundation that we currently have and also think about what new technologies and how we can grow into various different markets. So starting off with community growth, we want to think about what different industries, what different regions that we can be a part of, and really make this easier for those folks to use. And we'll do this by creating education material, SONiC documentation, user trainings, etc. And then continuing our momentum in SONiC and AI, of course thinking about what AI features we can start implementing, but also how do we use AI to actually integrate, help our code velocity, improve our testing, and help automate. Of course, quality and security remain 2 of our pillars that we want to continue. On the quality side, continuing to enhance the SONiC image quality, and that can be done with the lab that we just talked about, along with the great work that's being done in the work groups, and with the security, keeping our qualification and certifications up to date, and we'll also be introducing some new security features. And then lastly, thinking about how we can innovate. As all these new technologies come out, we definitely want to think about how to make a SONiC applicable there and basically lead the movement into the AI networking. So quick call to action here. Feel free to take a picture of this page so you have all the links, but you can also go to the SONiC website and find all the information there. But if you aren't already a member, there is definitely a place for you here. If you have expertise in SONiC, SCI, tooling, testing, whatever it is, you're welcome. And for those who are already involved in the community, huge thank you to you. We are also calling for participation for the SONiC 2026-05 release. So start thinking about what features you would like to incorporate there. And then just quickly, we wanted to flash the screen. So this is today's SONiC focus track that will be held here. And then tomorrow we also have an extended workshop, and that will be at Google Campus. So there's a couple different tracks, and you can decide what interests you and what you'd like to attend. And then we'd also like to take a moment to recognize our chairman, Dave. If you'd like to stand up. And
Thank you, Dave. You know, you are always the most active DRI to fix the hard issues. So thank you.
and along with that, also our TSC and outreach members, if you could also stand up.
Tomorrow was far more successful than anyone expected. We ended up with having a cap registration at 200. There are another 100 people there are 100 people on the wait list, and we were going to try and get remote access. And I don't know if that got set up or not. Does anybody know? We will find out, and there will be an announcement later today. So if you're trying to get into the workshop tomorrow and we're not able to do so, hopefully we'll have an update later today whether we have remote access.